Hey guys, and welcome to an awesome Chaos Showdown between Matthew as Tzeentch going up against Dr. Jellyfish as Nurgle. Now starting on the left hand flank, 2 units of the Nurglings backed up by a front line of 4 units of the Forsaken of Nurgle, supported by the double spawn and then triple of the Plague Toads. In the sky we are going to have 3 units of the Chaos Furies supporting alongside the Lord Choice a Herald of Nurgle on a Rotfly. So we are going to be having the Arcane Conduit, the Children of Nurgle with the spells of the Fleshy Abundance and the Stream of Corruption. And then also the very nice ability here of the Locus of Fecundity, very strong healing in the middle. 2 units of the Nurglings making up the right flank, and then the entirety of the Nurgle build, which looks so goddamn awesome. Really excited to see how this is going to work. So at the front here for Tzeentch and Matthew, we are going to have Blue Horrors mixing in alongside Forsaken for the front line. In the back line, 4 units of the Pink Horrors ready to go with that nice hybrid of melee and range. And in the sky, 2 units of Screamers and then 2 units of the Fury. So a really nice air force backed up by a Herald of Tzeentch. So Herald on Herald violence here. In the middle, we are going to have the Arcane Conduit, as well here as the blue and pink fires of Tzeentch. The ability of the Chromatic Tome, which is really good there for bringing out those reserves for magic. So it looks like here Matthew is going to be getting into the position to get those pink and blue horrors ready to go. And Nurgle's gone for looking like a bit of a flank force here. So we're going to have some Nurglings wrapping around the sides to maybe see if they get in the back and compromise these pink horrors, whilst the rest of the force here damages the front line. Now we see we are going to be diving forward here with the Screamers and Furies. The Lord Choice is going to be, kind of scooting and shooting here in the front side, doing some pretty good damage up against the Forsaken. But, these bad boys with poison are very strong indeed. In the backside, Spawn of Nurgle could get shot to death here. They really don't have much armor. They don't have any barriers like we see here from Tzeentch. But still, they can do some pretty good damage if they do get into melee combat. So pink and blue flame here going to be dotting along the front line. And look at the damage! We can see that pink horrors really have good AP for their missiles compared to their blue companions. But still here, we are going to be diving in the front. Lovely charge there for the Forsaken. I think it would have been nice there for Matthew to also get a counter charge. But still, nonetheless, they are going to be winning. But it's going to be pretty damn close. So Plague Toads, hippity hoppity, they're coming here to claim the blue horror property as they fire through here, doing some pretty decent damage. We have Nurglings coming around the corner as well. And these pink horrors are certainly not safe. On the right hand flank, we do see Furies and also Screamers. Definitely want to see those getting more involved here in the battle. But we see immediately, about 20 seconds into combat, Spawn of Nurgle going to be falling almost immediately here. So really, really good, quick, efficient stuff here coming forward from Matthew and Tzeentch. Both Spawn have been dealt with, which is why I think it's a bit of a bold pick to bring them here. But of course, having mass in the force is always handy. We do see Blue Horrors in the front, Pink Horrors as well getting compromised here by the Chaos Furies. Coming up here by the boys in the backside, they're going to be pushing and getting their nice Nurgle cells around the Pink Horrors, just spreading that pestilence and decay. But for the Deceptor team, we are going to see in the sky here, fighting is going to be the Herald of Tzeentch. I wouldn't mind seeing the Rotfly coming in and having a bit of a duel here. He should win in hand-to-hand combat up against the Herald, but it looks like he has bigger plans on the horizon, getting a 360 no-scope here from the Herald. We see some of the Screamers charging forward. I think that, there was a bit of a missed opportunity here. The Herald is, although going to be faster, if the Nurgle Herald does get in there, he's going to do some pretty decent damage. Pink Flame going to be shooting here at the big boy in the sky. Fury on Fury. Violence here with Screamers also backing them up. We are going to have Pink Horrors kind of dwindling in the backside here, getting compromised by Forsaken and the rest of the Nurgle force. Furies are going to be dwindling here due to the presence of the Chaos Furies. And then we are going to be having Nurglings trying to fight their best to bring down all of these Tzeentch forces. Fury's going to be compromising the Pink Horrors here in the backside. Some Pink Horrors are going to be fighting, but we do see here the Forsaken charging into combat as they try and shred through all those barriers that the Pink Horrors have. But they're pretty decent melee combatants. 22 and 26 should be pretty decent here to help deal with some of these Forsaken. In the sky, we're still going to be having a bit of a dominance here from Tzeentch. Blue Flame going into the backside here of the Herald as he dives down amongst his Spawn and the Nurgle to try and fight off here up against the Pink Horrors. Dwindling those, now fighting up against these Screamers, which have some pretty decent anti-large and melee combat. So bonus first large of 25, pretty decent armor piercing as well. Can mean pretty quick doom here for the Lord Choice. The Herald on Rotfly is large and in charge, but can get taken down here by some of these Screamers. Fury's going to be diving around, probably pinning in place here the Lord Choice, a couple of blue flames, and we'll be seeing you next Tuesday. And then we'll have Forsaken charging through here, trying to deal with, you know, the mass problem of these Screamers. So much armor piercing, so much bonus versus large is very, very good here in the middle. But Fecundity does come down, which is rather powerful. So we have the Locus of Fecundity, and then also Fecundity, which means we're going to be getting double healing with the faction effect, as well as the Lord Choice ability. In the middle, we are going to have Nurgling sadly dying here in droves up against the mass Nurgle flying force. And we're going to see Pink and Blue Flame diving here up against the Lord Choice. And still going to be free shooting in the sky is going to be the Herald of Tzeentch. He runs out of ammunition. He's going to be looking pretty good here in the sky. A nice hit here, though, I think, from the Herald of Nurgle with some poison. Really would have caused him some problems. Now, we are going to see a heal in the middle here, maybe a fleshy abundance. Indeed it is. There's going to be some lovely healing here for the big boy, but he needs to get in the back and shut down these pink horrors. The problem is now, there's two of them in the map, backed up by blue horrors, and then also more Furies coming through. For the Nurgle force, one unit of the Broken Forsaken, some of there at the top as well, but it's not looking good here for Nurgle in the later stages of the game. We see here that Herald of Nurgle is coming very close to healing cap. Furies are diving in, compromising the Lord Choice as he's pinned in place. We're going to be shooting here with the Pink and Blue Flame, and now we are going to have the bombardment from the sky here of Tzeentch, trying to do as much damage up against the Lord Choice as possible. It dies to the floor, brilliant damage here up against the Forsaken, missing the Lord Choice, but still, any damage is damage. It's also going to armor sunder the Forsaken, meaning the Pink and Blue Flame is going to do exponentially more damage. So we see in the middle of the Lord Choice here getting involved. The Curse of the Slug has been activated, slowing down the Lord Choice. We do see a Blue Flame from close range. That shotgun is going to be very good up against the Lord Choice. That's going to be army losses. GG's, and well played there to Matthew and Tzeentch. So a really good battle here for Dr. Jellyfish. I really like the army composition. 1.2k for the Herald of Nurgle, 200 and 300 there for the Spawn of Nurgle, with 880, 330, 620 and 680 there for the Forsaken. So 130, 130, 260 there for the Plague Toads, and we're going to be having 610, 398 and 570 there for the Chaos Furies. We have 180, 250, 150 and 190 there for the Nurglings. Now, I really do like the implementation here of the Spawn of Nurgle. I can't help but think, and I'm sure there is a purpose for them, but I can't help but think maybe, you know, dicing them up, bringing in maybe some more of the Forsaken, maybe bringing in some extra elements, maybe making the build just a little bit wider might have been, you know, quite efficient here to maybe taking down the Tzeentch force. You're bringing in more Furies, maybe bringing in some more Forsaken, maybe some more Plague Toads. Certainly could have potentially been a way forward, but maybe just some food for thought there in the future. But for Matthew and Tzeentch, 2,700 from the Herald of Tzeentch, keeping it nice and cheap and still getting that excellent value that the Tzeentch casters always do is very excellent indeed. 430, 630, 780 and 630 there for the Forsaken of Tzeentch, 760, 460, 1034 and 670 for the Pink Horrors. 566 and 900 for the Screamers of Tzeentch, 640 and 300 for the Furies, with the Blues coming in at 275, 800, 400 and 611. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this game. If you did, please smash that like button. Feel free to leave a comment down below and subscribe if you haven't already.